Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a little speed paint for you of Shiloh, and this is the first time I'm really getting to lay out her color scheme and fully in a piece of artwork, so it's kind of exciting. One thing I will mention right off the bat that is going to be annoying for everyone, I'm so sorry, I apologize ahead of time, but my head throughout this entire video unfortunately tends to appear a lot in the shot. Sometimes it hinders you from seeing much of anything, and sometimes it's barely there. Either way, I still get that it's probably really annoying. But unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm working on changing my setup. So I thought maybe flipping the camera upside down during filming so that it's not near my head, it's at the top of the piece of artwork, and then just flipping it in Premiere Pro while I'm editing could be really helpful, and so I'm going to try that in my next video and see how that goes. So the reason this happens so much is because I am legally blind, which means that just Google it yourself. I don't want to take up too much time talking about my disability or anything, because that's not the importance of this. It's just that's why it happens, unfortunately, guys, because I need to get really close to things in order to be able to see them. And what happened with the very first video that I uploaded was I kind of tried to make myself sit back more so that my head would not get into the way of, oh my goodness, English, so that my head wouldn't appear so much in the video. But what ended up happening is I just completely ruined that drawing because I couldn't see what I was doing, and so I was guessing, and a lot of the lines are shaky and messy, and it was just ruined, and it's really sad because I loved that sketch, but it is what it is. And so I decided, for the purposes of this, I really loved the way the sketch looked and the way it looked inked, and I just did not want to mess it up by trying to force myself to sit back while I colored it. So I totally understand if you guys decide you do not want to, finish watching the video, or if you skip around or skip to the end. If you skip to the end, you can see the final piece. There's I inserted a photo at the very end of the final piece, and I totally understand because it truly just probably makes it boring, honestly. So that's that. So I'm going to work very hard to change that so that that isn't an issue for you guys in the future, because I really like to bring higher quality content to this channel. I'm really invested in the uploading art and eventually doing tutorials for you guys. I think that would be super fun. So I'm a little more about this piece. Shiloh is my faerie. If I'm sure I've talked about her before on this channel plenty of times, but I think I recently, in my recent sketch with me video I drew her. It ended up being her. It wasn't supposed to, but oh well. So basically, Shiloh has silver hair with lilac undertones, which was really fun to experiment and make happen with the Copics. And then she's wearing a crown of lavender on her head, and her eyes, you probably cannot see it, but her eyes, oh my gosh, I can't even remember what color I did her eyes. I think they're purple, a variation of purple or blue, or no, I think they're green actually, if I remember correctly. I'm watching the footage from very far away right now, so I can't actually see directly what color is there. But anyways, moving on to her corset. She's got a lavender corset, and then the other part of it will be yellow, as you'll see pretty soon here. And the yellow that's in this picture, everything that is those that bright, glowy, warm, circular yellow objects in this picture are meant to be lightning bugs. So I can't for the life of me remember the other name for these little guys, but lightning bugs. So Shiloh's kind of quote-unquote fairy job is to guide the lightning bugs throughout the night to a warmer climate when it comes time for them to migrate. I don't know if that's truly scientifically how that works. Please correct me if I am very wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I were, but in a more cutesy in a more magical fairy world, this is what I imagine her job being. And so I really wanted one of the focal points to be these little glowy guys that she helps guide through the night, and she's a nocturnal fairy. Her wings that you see me coloring right now, she's a Luna moth, faerie, and her wings I think were one of the funnest parts for me to color because I had to blend several different Copics to get the just right shade of green, and even then I don't think I got it quite right, but it was fun and I'm so happy with the end result. I really love Luna moths. They're so gorgeous, and you just, upon first glance, you would never know they were a moth. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, what a beautiful butterfly, and I was like, I looked it up and I found it was actually a Luna moth. And I just really love the shade of green. Like, they're this beautiful turquoise green, and I was really inspired by that, and so I ended up creating Shiloh. And what else? So as far as my video schedule goes, guys, I don't really have a set schedule because I just started this, but I may not be able to upload quite as often as I recently have started off doing, which is kind of frustrating for me, but it's unavoidable because I am currently in university. I have a full schedule. I'm a fine arts major, and our classes are 3 hours each, and I'm full-time, so I take 2 3-hour classes for my fine arts degree, and then I take 2 other 1.5-hour classes. So it's pretty full this semester, especially because I'm doing glass blowing, which is a whole other monster. So I hope you guys can understand and that you still look forward to and enjoy my videos. I'm currently working on my next video that should be uploaded within the next few weeks, and it's going to be a fan art of Raven from Teen Titans, and it's kind of my take on her in my, so it's like her in my style, and I've got like the really pretty flowers, and it's like a really dark but pretty goth theme, so I'm really excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and try to get it fully colored and stuff, and get the filming done this weekend when I go home to my parents' house. Hopefully that'll work out, and then I can work on editing it throughout the next few weeks and upload it, so look forward to that. And I don't know, I don't really have much else to say, guys. I'm sorry. Please leave any questions or comments below. My social media links can all also be found below. I have Instagram and Facebook. I don't use Twitter. I don't find it useful. I find it very confusing. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please leave feedback if you feel like it, or give it a like and if you feel so obliged, maybe subscribe. I really hope you guys have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Bye!